Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the final. Mark Robertson, Mr. Consistency. I'm the red-headed Hulk from hell, Robertson. And Michael, I like to shave my hair on my arms on a daily basis. Scary.
Battle of the BFFs.
It is. And they're having a chat, getting ready to start. Yeah. Guys, right. And they are still having a lover's tiff about something. Travis Martin's walked over to offer his assistance. Pretty sure it won't be in a handshake.
Obviously, I think they're chatting about lose the pace for dinner, I think.
So, Scary said to me that he's going to rip Robbo a new one and put a stop to this ridiculous run.
Well, Mick, if anyone's on Facebook, Mick did say a little while ago that Robbo will not win 3 in a row, and now Scary's in a position to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, it's up to him now, really.
So he's put himself under the pump a little bit by that statement. So let's see what he can do.
Now, I was just speaking to Susie earlier on as well, because Susie lives with Mick and Robbo, and she said that when they have their practice matches, that Robbo smashes him all over the table every time. So
Susie says that.
She does. She was talking about 8 ball at the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into that, to be honest. Like, Susie and Robbo, well, enough said, really. So, yeah.
You're right, though. This is a totally different animal right now. And, well, Scary, I thought, broke pretty well there. He got good control on the white, but just didn't get a ball in.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I just got knocked out by Mick in the semis there, and basically his break basically was the difference in that match. His last 2 breaks, I didn't get to the table, and he won 4-2. So against Robbo, he's going to need to duplicate that, I think. So he's going to need to make balls off his break if he's going to be a chance to win this match.
Absolutely, and he hasn't started off that way, and Robbo's already amongst these balls and looking like he wants to clear out early.
Yeah, there's not a lot of problem balls here for him, really. It's just a matter of getting, it's just about white ball control here. He doesn't need to do too much with it.
I'll tell you a really big added bonus just straight away as I look at this out. If he decides to work on these bottom 2 yellows first, and then he's got to go up the tail. If he doesn't get straight enough on one of those yellows to hold, he can actually use that red that's right near the white now just to hold the white. So it's like a little bit of an added bonus.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's might be why he might be take this one under the black now, and then he might use that red for the finish off these remaining yellows.
Yeah, he might indeed. And well, he probably won't need to worry about it now.
Yeah, it's probably the middle yellow, I'd say, that he'll probably use it for.
Yeah, you're spot on. He's just going to draw into it right now. To be honest, he doesn't even need to. He can actually slide past it if he wants. But I think you're right. I think he'll go straight into it. Wow, he's just clipped it. He's Chinese sneaking himself a bit.
No, straight down on it. So yeah, he's been a bit fortunate there.
Yeah, Robbo did say to me that he was going to try and give us a bit of a show. So by that, I think he meant pretty fairly quick, aggressive play. And that was pretty fast frame, that.
And that's what it'll come down to, really. I think with these 2 guys, it'll just come down to the breaks, and there's both very good breakers. But it'll come down to whether you make the balls. And as you've pointed out many times in your commentary, Solid, that when 2 great players do play, it just comes down to the run of the balls and the breaks.
It absolutely does.
So is that best of 9 or best of 7?
It's best of 9.
Where is Pixie? Brett Rogers just asked a fair question there. Where is Pixie? He's got a new cue, ready for the big guns.
We're in the venue
Where's me drink? Now, I should know how to do this by now, but I can't remember how to do the score, so we're going to have to wait for Dan to come back.
I'm not sure if it's best of 9 either. Like, even
I
though it
think,
says that on your screen.
I think it is.
It is?
Yeah.
I could have sworn someone said best of 7 before, but...
Well, I've just made the executive decision it's best of 9 because that's what I just told them. Anyway, that was a bit of a clustery break.
Yeah. So, obviously we'll take yellows here, and it'll probably come down to that ball just to the right of where the black is. He'll probably come down and pot that in the corner eventually, and we'll see where it ends up. We'll try and bust those, open those other yellows, and we'll see where he lands. But
yeah, he's got two ways to go.
Get there.
He can also play the yellow that's to the right of the little pack as well and go into it that way.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what he feels like. But I reckon he's gone your way there, Hammer, because he definitely wanted to get it lower down the table.
Just doesn't run through. He might take that ball over the corner and see if he can improve his position again.
Yeah, and I think if he does do that, then I think he has to play the... I think it's better that he plays the one to the right of the pack instead.
So he may still see that bottom yellow, and he might be able to take that as well. Yep, and that's what he's looking at.
Actually, yeah, and then he can actually just get an angle to get on that other ball. So yeah, you saw a little bit of right hand side there to just swing the white ball.
He might have landed a little straight there.
I think he's okay.
Yeah.
I think he's okay.
Yeah, if he punches it in,
yeah, no, he's got good angle.
Punches it in, he might be able to bust it out here. Yeah.
Well, he's top.
I just thought he had a bit of work on it, but
I think he's actually played it too hard, because he arced the white with top. I thought he could have actually played a 4-shot instead.
Yeah, so you probably take this one over the corner and just a bit of deep screw and get probably the white to where he just put the tip of his cue there, and yeah, it's probably the bit. He's probably not going to be able to get too close to it, but just leave himself, enough angle to be able to knock this in on his next shot. Yeah,
and you saw where he sort of put his cue down like he was going to play like a screw off a side rail and play the black in the same corner. Okay, he's hit that pretty good.
That's not too bad. It doesn't look as though that he's happy with it, but he does have a chance to finish this off here.
I think he's just a bit close to the side cushion he wanted to be, because he's got to hit this pretty low, this white. And he's not going to play this yet. You can tell. You can see his feet they're in squatting. I'm investigating stance rather than I'm going to cue this ball in stance. And it's still the same. He's still in squatting.
He's in inquiry mode at the moment.
He is. You will watch his stance be perfect as soon as he decides to address the shot. Now he's looking at playing off the black. So this must be tight, or he just doesn't think he can hold the white. Now you'll see that his stance is wide now, so he's more likely to play the shot, but nope.
Yeah, he just doesn't have enough angle to tickle off the red, but he might have to play this with a bit of pace. He might have to play this with a bit of pace and follow through a bit.
Well, he's played it beautifully off the black.
Wow.
And if that's on, that's a super shot. We'll update these scores now because Dan's back, because I'm so useless at remembering how to do it.
That's a great out by Robbo. He's obviously saw something that none of us did up here.
2-0.
Made me look like an idiot, so thanks, Robbo. Cheers.
I did see the shot, just didn't like it. Only because I thought my ability couldn't play that shot.
Well, Mick, all really Mick's done so far is break the ball, so it's but it's very important for him to make a ball, I think, off this break, because Robbo's playing pretty solid right now, and if you leave the table open here, you could be 3-0 down and not being at the table at all, not giving himself any chance.
Yeah, he's got to get a ball, that's for sure. He's got to stop the rot. Robbo just standing there cue up at pointing at the ceiling. Apparently that's, we were taught that a lot as juniors, is to hold your cue like that. It shows a sign of confidence. If you're ever wondering why people stand like that, that's why. And he has done a Ben Noonan special and done a dump in the middle.
And look at the Reds.
Yeah, the Reds are huge. There's only one sort of half problem ball, and it's the one on the right hand cushion.
Yeah.
And it's not even that big a deal.
And he's got many, and he's probably even going to have a crack at knocking this out now. So he's going to probably take this one in the corner, this red that he's lining up in the centre, and then extract the yellow or promote the red somewhere.
Yeah, if you can get a full ball contact on the yellow, he'll just nudge the red right over the hole. That's what he'll be playing for. And, well, not full ball, but that's probably better.
Perfect. I just wish Mick had done this when I played him. It's just, you know.
So even though this is a very straightforward out, you can still see Robbo taking some time to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes.
Yeah. You can tell he wants the ball on the bottom right-hand corner. He wants to take that early because he doesn't want to leave that one too late. The rest of the balls are pretty open. And that's exactly what he's done. He's got rid of that ball straight away.
Yeah, it was the worst ball by a mile for transition to black if you leave it to last. Well, that's perfect.
It's pretty much a little bit of screw back an inch and stun this one and roll out, and it's doesn't need to do too much.
And that probably took about a minute and 4 seconds.
Yeah.
It was a minute 55, Dan. That frame, a minute 55, was it? So Robbo not mucking around, and, well, to be honest, I don't see Scary coming back from this. And the reason I say that is because Robbo's just going to have too many breaks. It's his break right now. He's going to have at least 2 more breaks, even if Scary was to win all the frames from here.
I totally agree. Yep. Especially if Robbo breaks, knocks the ball in here as well. That's going to be. He's going to be very, very tough to beat.
Well, he's almost stumped the white,
Wow.
and the yellow finds its way in as well.
Robbo he's getting a sweet run of the balls here because he got to dump the white twice in that corner pocket there, and you know, the yellows are on again. So he's probably got one really tricky ball.
Well, it's the opener, really.
Yeah.
If he gets this opener.
Yeah.
And you do see that the yellow is pointing to the stuck on the red. It's actually very available. Goes to the middle, goes to the left corner. There's a lot of balls around it to get position from it. So it's easy to sit up here and say, you can do this and do that. It's still got to be done, of course. But
Absolutely.
we're just pointing out, I guess, the options that are available to him, or what might be going through his mind.
Yeah.
So you can drop this in the middle now, and just a little nudge on the red, and he's just got the ball near the pocket.
Yeah, you're spot on. You're spot on there. It's like basically no matter how much of the run of the balls you do get, you've still got to deal with them. And Robbo hasn't made a mistake all match yet. So, but obviously that's why he's done what he has so far in his pool career, I guess. But you've got to negotiate those balls, no matter how easy they might look on the table.
Yeah, you can have the best run of balls of all time and still chop up and lose. You've got to. When you're getting a good run like that, it doesn't come along every day. You've got to take advantage. It's like other sports, even like a lot of pool players are playing poker as well. When you get a run of the cards, you got to just go with it until it runs out, and then know when to put the handbrake on. And now he hasn't played that real well, to be honest, because he wanted to come another foot.
No, exactly. Another inch or so to the left, and he would have been absolutely where he wanted to be, but he's still okay.
His biggest concern here is like, I'm confident to pop the ball in the corner, but it's all about landing on this yellow, not straight.
Yep.
He wants to be able to run through it off the side cushion and back out again. And I don't know that he'd be able to hold the white for that. And you can't just drop it in and nudge the red, because then he's got too much angle, so it's actually got to be a very precise shot, this. So the pot goes in, and yes, he's got very good angle as well.
He does. So he's got the natural angle to bring it across for the yellow near the black, but it's just all about taking this ball in. The natural angle will do the rest.
Yep, he should just float across perfect off the side rail here. Wow, he's underhit it. I was actually going to say, that's the sort of shot you actually play with a fair bit of power, because it actually throws the wide into the cushion. Well,
so he may be able to take it off the black here, and that's what he's lining up.
Yeah, he's got to hit this thinner than you would first think. And also you've got to hit it with a little bit more pace than you would think as well, to square it up off the black. So this is actually very easy. And to add to all that, the black and the white need to be on afterwards. So.
Yes, and you have to be able to land on it afterwards, absolutely. Yep.
Now he may make this look ridiculously easy too, so. And he has. So
And
it actually wasn't that hard, because he
yep.
actually has played it perfect, so. He didn't have to. I thought he had to give it a bit of pace, but
you see so many people overhit that shot.
I would have been one of them for sure, because I thought he had it hard.
And the black will end up above where the white is, and you'll end up having to take a double on or something like that.
Yeah, 4-0. Scary needs to break and get something to avoid at least a whitewash.
Well, Robbo's pretty much played the perfect match here. I mean, he hasn't missed the ball at all. I mean, every opportunity that he's been given, he's taken.
Actually, he just glanced over and he's like, give me this very surprised look on his face, like he can't believe he's played that well.
Yeah. Well, I've sort of watched a lot of Robbo's games today, and he'll probably be the first to say, to admit that he hasn't played to the standard that he normally plays at.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with the match against Brett.
And but he's certainly come good when it matters. And that's what champions do, they step up for the big games, and obviously these two guys, best of mates, they don't want to lose to one another. They're gonna do everything they can to try and knock the other bloke off.
Absolutely, and you can just see the difference here. Like Scary's, he's just taking that yellow on and he's missed it straight away, whereas Robbo isn't missing the ball straight away. In fact, I probably would have still taken reds there, even though the black's a bit tighter. I think Robbo is actually looking to try and play out here.
I totally agree with you there. Yeah, why not? You're 4-0 up.
Exactly right. Even though that black's like completely dead, and now so is that red.
Yeah. Yep. Still on the lookout for Pixie. Scotty Matthews, if you're watching this, this is a shout out. Where are you?
And another thing too is we're well aware that if you win this comp, it doesn't mean anything because Scott Matthews wasn't here. So
that's a fair point.
You might as well have not even entered.
That is a fair point. It's a tainted victory.
The only comp that I think I've won at Potters, Scott Matthews wasn't there, so it doesn't mean anything. So all the glory that I thought I had there, even with a name like Golden Q, meant nothing because Scott Matthews was not there.
All valid points you make there.
Master of the green jacket, and Robbo,
And
probably.
Robbo looks to him to sit this over the hole here.
Yeah, and how's he going to feel knowing that he's probably about to win his third Pro-Am in a row and it means nothing because Scott Matthews was not here.
Yeah, what do they call that in wrestling? A paper champion. Yeah. And
Paper champion made of Hulk. And well, he's just played a pretty shocking shot there, but I guess he's entitled to one or two.
As I said, it's the first bad shot he's played in 5 frames, so give him a pass there.
And even still, Scary hasn't really got that much.
It's still a bit of work to do. Yes.
And that's why he's coming off the back cushion. Just play a containing shot.
Yeah. That's a good shot by Mick.
It is.
Mick has to do that. I mean, he basically has to do everything 100% correct here. To be able to even get himself back into this match.
I'm not against just leaving the white there because Mick didn't want to take it on before, so why now? But then again, this red's dead, so maybe I'll just move it and just say, hey Mick, have a dip.
As I said, the only thing Mick hasn't done right in this match is pot a ball off the break. There's not a lot really he could have done apart from doing that.
Yeah, he's got to not dump the white.
Yeah.
Where's my drink?
We'll go 2 rails and sit behind the black, behind the red here. Yep.
Well, you can't hit that too much better.
That's a pretty good attempt, but
very good effort.
Make an opportunity here.
Happy with the contact, at least I would have been.
So this is really the first good look Mick has had of the balls in 5 frames here.
Yeah, so and he has to get these, or at least shut the frame out some way where he's guaranteed to win it the next visit. But I mean, look at these balls. You've got to commit, surely.
Yep, absolutely.
So if he's on this ball that's sort of on the outer, that he's looking at now, you've got to get rid of it straight away. Just screw off it, straighten it up using the red, like that. And the other thing he's got to do early on in this out, before it gets too out of hand, is he's got to get rid of this ball over left hand side pocket.
Yeah, and I think he'll do that on his second shot here. Like he's going to probably take this yellow here and then just tickle the white across table and nudges that problem ball that you were talking about in the centre there. I think he'll deal with that after this ball.
Yeah, and yeah, I think you're right, and he'll just play for the ball in the middle afterwards. Well, he's underhit that a bit. So, well, if he's actually played for this ball in the middle, I think he's gone the wrong way about this. So that's in, but now he's okay. Well, he's landed pretty straight on this, so it's a good little controlled shot there. He'll probably screw up inside the black now and just play for the yellow in the middle.
It's got a bit of a lean here, but he should be alright to get to it. It's a little bit awkward, but he should be okay.
Well, he's played that pretty well.
Yeah.
But the natural angle looks to me like the red is in the way of the back cushion.
As I said, he may play this with a bit of right, and see if he can maybe move the black out.
Well, he thinks he's missing it, and he's wrong.
And I think he should have done what. Sorry to say, I think he should have done my shot.
Yeah, and you're basically screwing off on the other side, playing it with side and swinging around angles.
Yeah, you maybe just play it off through a bit of right hand side and just try and nudge the black up the table.
Make a full blood commit to this shot. And it is in.
That's a great shot. That's a great shot when you're 4-0 down. That is a great shot.
And Michael Skerry has decided that Jay Stevens should not drive home and go to bed yet because it is still before midnight. Good bloke.
But he is still without a drink.
I'm still without a drink. Oh, my phone's dead as well.
I'm okay though, so it's alright.
Well, if Mick does happen to get back to 4-all, he may drag this match out to midnight, where I will be forced to steal petrol money from him or something.
Yeah, and I noticed that Paul Piker's left as soon as the door prize was drawn.
He doesn't mind a door prize.
He loves a door prize, and he's jagged the old $1,000 Anzac comp, even though he happened to be knocked out in the first round, I think, and he stayed all the way to the end. bet he waited around 10 hours for that $1,000.
Oh, it's not a bad earn.
No, you'll say it's worth it.
$100 an hour. And probably 8 of those hours he's probably stealing someone's pool table or playing some crazy shot off 3 cushions with right hand side.
What do you think here, mate? Or do you think you'll take on? I think you'll take on the yellows here.
Yeah, I'm looking at yellow straight up as well.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that yellow near the black passes. And I'm just wondering about the yellow that's to the left of that, if it goes to the corner. At worst, it's going to go to the middle anyway. So this is, once again, like we say it all the time, it's about controlling the white.
Yeah, just a bit of a stun shot here for the ball in the yellow in the same corner in the next one. Yep.
Now this is tell us everything, because if this yellow does pass, it's to the left of the yellow and black, then this shot here is crucial.
He may roll through here. I think he will roll through for the bottom yellow. Particularly if that yellow doesn't go in the corner.
Yeah, I don't think it does. Otherwise, he'd already played it, because he just cannons onto the yellow into the black, and it's just so easy. So he still needs got to do a bit of work here. But the way I see this is run through, get just off straight on this yellow, drop it in, play the yellow to the top bulk in right hand corner, and then you've got the last ball into the corner. Wow, he was canning in the red, so the option I gave was not even possible. So now he could still play the same shot, but play it to the left-hand top corner instead. As you can see, lining it up right now. And you'll note too, like when he nudged that red, he didn't move it enough to get in the way of the yellow either, to pass the black, to pass to the right corner. So,
this is a little. He might have to take this ball down the corner here.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah.
And he's just home then.
It's basically this ball wins him the match. It's basically the other two are just elementary. So it's just a matter of making this pot.
And that is in.
Yep.
And this will be a stun shot for black in the middle. And that will be the end of the match.
Well, that's a pretty impressive win by Robbo. He hasn't made, probably you can count on a couple of fingers how many mistakes he's made in 6 frames.
Yeah, and he has decimated all opponents. Well, actually that's not true, but he's decimated Mick at the end.
Finally came to the party. 3 in a row, and that's probably the best he's played in all of the victories that he's had.
So once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. As I said, if you're a watcher and you're a player, get down here and support the comp, because we're a bit low on numbers compared to last week, and we want to see this comp grow into something bigger and better, and offer different types of prize money for different people and all that sort of jazz. So don't let that hard work that Steve and Dan and all the other people associated are putting in. We want to keep this going and have a bit of fun while we're doing it. So
absolutely, and it's as I said, it is a progressive tournament. As I said, new players are coming all the time. I believe the next one will be at Potters. Is that correct?
I'm not sure, but if it is, that's a bit more trouble for me. But I'll still attend.
Said,
and please, someone just come down and knock Rubber off his perch? I mean, he shouldn't be there any longer. 3's enough. Come on.
Blokes got close to him this time, but just couldn't get the job done. So but well done to him. 3 in a row. That's a hat trick, and see if he can back it up again for 4 in a row.
Absolutely, and I shall now. So we're just going to quickly do a presentation. Steve's just grabbed the headset because his microphone blubbers. Jojo's got hundreds and hundreds of dollars in it, and I'm just tempted to go King Hitter now and take that and run. I think we're going to do a bit of an interview here. And pretty sure Susie will be looking for a chop of that and put out tonight. Hi.
That tells you master breaks. That tells you you've got best amateur, best winners, best intermediate, best masters, best lady, and the prizes next to it.
Where's my prize money?
These are the last 32 scores. So I earned my pocket.
I did too.
Even later.
I just talk crap. So what is Steve doing with his headset? Steve, what are you doing, mate? Okay, now they're going to bring us over. I think we're going to switch the camera to the main table again.
Congratulations to Mark Robertson and Mike Scarry. Have a round of applause, please. Commiserations to the runner-up, Mick Scarry, with a sizable cash prize. And what's your thoughts on the match, Mick?
What can I say? He's gone for 3 in a row. He got to the final again, and 4 outs, 5 outs. I managed to get to the table once. I went in off once. Yeah, break wasn't going my way. If it was, you know, the match might have been a little bit different, a bit more fun. But yeah, all credit to Mark. Played well, and that's why. Congratulations to Mark.
And thanks, Mike might drop out because the battery's dying.
Thanks to Steve for running this, and Joe, and Dan again, CueballTV. Awesome, absolutely awesome.
And congratulations, Mark. Triple crime. How does it feel?
It's not the same as my brother's Triple Crown, but it'll do. This is my version. Yeah, I was looking forward to playing Mick. Mick, as the day went on, we both kept winning. Last couple of tournaments, he's gone out a bit early, but he looked like he was determined to stop me in this one. And when I saw him make the final, that made me want to be in the final even more. So we could look forward to having a good battle and talk about it on the way home and stuff. But no, I don't think that'll really happen. So I might watch this again, but I don't think he will. Thanks again, Steve, for running it. Yeah, it's always a success and it's doing well. So I'm sure the next one will be just as good. Yeah, I'll be back. And thanks again.
And may you hit a bullseye, Robbo, in darts.
And the cash prize, Mark. Congratulations. And thanks to Georgia as well for running the event today at Bar 8, Bandura. Fantastic event. Can you still hear me, guys? All good? And also congratulations to the best amateur today, which was a joint prize between Ryan Asling and James Placella. Congratulations, guys. And also the best intermediate prize, Nathan Harris, the Hammer Harris. Congratulations.
How does he get in intermediate? This is a rot. I'm going to put a formal complaint in for that.
And the highest master break prize today, the player with the most clearances off the break, Michael Scarry as well. So congratulations to Mick. Although obviously Mark exceeded that in the final, so congratulations there as well. And yeah, thanks to everyone for taking part, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Oh yeah, best lady was Colby, as usual.
Miss Best Lady.
Everybody knows it's always Colby. And I'll now sign out, and I'm going to drive home. See you next time, guys.